a little trip with me, and hopefully you can see how the hood, suburbs, and Main Street are all connected. Enough respect, I mean, we network across the globe, cause it's a global market in case you didn't know. And since we all about information flow, let me be the first one to welcome you to Tech Zone with Paul Amadeus Lane. Let's talk tech, cause technology changing the game. It's all good in the hood, it's everywhere. Now let's get to the show, cause we live on air, yeah.
This is the Tech Zone. I am Paul Amadeus Lane. So happy to have you with me on the show. Subscribing, watching, listening on ABC News Radio, KeyNet, watching on YouTube, you name it. Facebook, got you covered. And it's an honor to have you with me. And remember, you can always connect with me, PaulAmadeusLane.com. That's PaulAmadeusLane.com. Hey, on our show, I decided that we would take a trip down memory lane of our coverage from E3 2017. And thank you all for checking out some of the live stream coverage that we did with Live View and all the support that you guys have given the show. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. So we'll be sharing some of the great interviews that we did during that time with some marvelous people. I wanted to start the show off with a gentleman that I met last year in Silicon Valley. Actually, before that, I'm going to show you a picture right here. Gentleman in over there, not me in the wheelchair, that's me, but Corey Rosemond. I was a part of the panel by Black Enterprise that they put on for the Tech Connects Summit in Silicon Valley. I was moderating the panel with Ty Ahmad Taylor. Yes, the Ty Ahmad Taylor with THX, the CEO. Entertainer, Ryan Leslie, and Corey Rosemond. And Corey and I actually talked before the event just to go over some of the questions that we were going to consider during the intersection of technology and entertainment. You got to give a huge shout out to my girl out there, just one of my coolest besties when it comes to journalism and also in the business, Samara Lynn, because Samara was the one that set this up, me moderating. So huge shout out to you, girl. But Corey just impressed me with his knowledge. And Corey is the global marketing manager for Plantronics. Now, I didn't stutter. The global marketing manager of Plantronics, or at Plantronics. Excuse my English. And Corey is responsible for a lot of things. Very busy person. And he and I tried to get together many times at CES and before so that I can interview him and talk to him about some of the things that he's involved in. Corey has worked for Microsoft. He's worked for HP. He's worked for Dell. Very bright mind when it comes to gaming technology. And some of you may be familiar with Plantronics. My first, I guess, experience with Plantronics was when I had my electronics store back in the year 2000. And I used to carry Plantronic headsets. And I used to sell a lot of those. A lot of my customers really love the way that they fit and the way they sound and just the durability of it. Well, they have ventured off into the gaming world. Now, you have heard of the term 3D video, correct? What about 3D audio? Well, Corey and his company, Plantronics, what they did was merged or had a partnership with Dolby Digital, yes, to talk about Atmos. Now, what is Atmos? What does it mean? What does it mean for gaming? Well, I had an opportunity to catch up with Corey at E3 2017, and he explained some of the things that Plantronics is doing and why these headsets are really going to change the way that we game out there. Sean, you ready for it? Let's make it happen. Corey Rosemond, how you doing, Corey?
All right, man. How's it going, Paul?
Great to see you, my friend. And here at E3, how's it going so far?
Man, this has been a great show for us. Really excited to announce and talk about our partnership with Dolby and with Microsoft around Dolby Atmos for headphones, running on the Microsoft gaming products, both the Xbox One series of products, as well as Windows 10 PCs.
And you know, Corey, one of the things that a lot of people are familiar with now, I think it's called, 3D audio now? Is that a term now?
I mean, 3D audio, spatial audio, dynamic surround sound, these are all terms that have been thrown around recently. And what we really wanted to do is work with the experienced, proven experts on this. Dolby Labs is no startup. This is a company that has for years led the way in excellence in audio quality and is enjoyed by millions of people around the world, usually within the cinema or in their home theater systems. And more recently to gamers are very familiar with Dolby surround sound, 5.1, 7.1 surround sound. And now what they've been able to bring to the market is an object-based audio solution in Dolby Atmos. And we're really excited with Dolby Atmos for headphones as it launches and as a launch partner to Dolby.
And Corey, what differentiates these headsets from ones out on the market?
Yeah, what really differentiates the rig overall, in addition to the fact that we are going to include Dolby Atmos for headphones with all of our LX series of products, that is a global exclusive that Plantronics has with Dolby. But in addition to that, there's a lot more that you have here. So within the Rig LX series, you have the 400, which is going to be priced at $99.99. The Rig 600 LX, which is going to be priced at $129.99, and really for those that really want what I like to call a practical premium, you're getting a little bit of everything, but you're getting at a great value. We're going to have the wireless Rig 800 LX, which is going to include a 24-hour battery life, the most in the industry, as well as Dolby Atmos included, as I mentioned before, at $149.99, and that's pure wireless, no cord to the controller, Xbox One series sound, and you have that all in the Rig 800 LX.
Wow. What I want to know, Corey, will it make my bones shake when I wear it?
Oh man, you will be looking around, rocking and rolling with all of these Rig products powered with Dolby Atmos.
That's awesome. So let's talk about a little bit about the innovation behind them. Did you take, feedback from ones in the gaming community to make this device?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say that this lineup really culminates with the 5 years of feedback, work, and innovation that Plantronics has had with a number of our partners around the world. We've worked with companies like Riot, Valve, Activision, ESL, MLG, Microsoft with Xbox, Sony with PlayStation, and really a host of others on a global scale to really get feedback that you see in items like, for example, with the Rig 400 LX and Rig 600 LX, you have a pro level amp. What that means is you actually have the ability to do game chat and voice chat with an analog controller that basically goes from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, min to max. What does that mean? That means you can make really quick, split-second vocal and volume adjustments while you're in the middle of gameplay without having to go back to the menu, without having to change things. So it's really on-demand gameplay, on-demand volume control. Where we get that, we got that feedback from the community. We got that feedback from pro gamers all the way down to gamers 12, 13 years old. I want to be able to change and manage and direct my sound the way I want to while in game, during the game, because conditions change within the game, especially in the multiplayer competitive environment. And what you need is the ability to switch on the fly and change your volume conditions to what you need most. You need to hear the footsteps a little bit more, you can do that. You need to actually turn up everything and switch on voice only, you can do that, all dynamically while in game.
And Corey, what I like about it too, they're aesthetically pleasing. They look sharp, my friend.
Thank you very much. Yes, I'll make sure to pass it on to the design team. Actually, yes, what we've done is made a headset that really gamers, while looking as great as they do, actually also are very comfortable wearing. What we feel is that, really at the end of the day, and thank you for the design compliments, but the headset is the one thing when you're really gaming, like when you're really out there competing, even among yourself in solo queue, you're not going to see it. And at the end of the day, we don't want you to feel it. I mean, because if you really get into the zone of playing games and you're going after your favorite games, be it in Overwatch, be it Call of Duty, be it Battlefront, you name the title, you want to be able to forget that you even have the headset on. It's about I'm talking to my mates, I'm playing, we're going for the win, I'm adjusting the volume as I need to, and the rest of it's just playing. And that's one thing that we have done in our design of our headsets, is really put a priority on comfort, quality, and in the case of the 800 LX that's wireless, battery life. Because with that 24-hour battery life, if you forget to charge it after that 8-hour marathon you've been gaming all day, guess what? It's still going to go back and it's still going to be ready to go again. And it even includes a 15-hour quick charge that will give you an extra 2 to 3 hours of gaming.
You got to have that when you're gaming, my friend.
Absolutely.
So which one is this right here, the one we have right there?
Thank you. This is the Rig 808LX that I mentioned before. And this is actually the wireless headset. And what you can notice here is that basically you're talking about one of the lightest wireless headsets in the market that does have the ability to have, once again, that 24-hour battery life. And what's more important is it actually comes with what I call 3 macro adjusters for actual sizing. So, for example, the small adjustment is for the smaller heads out there. I mean, if you can be a child 10, 12, 14 years old, just starting to get into multiplayer gaming, or just starting to really need just a wireless headset solution, and this is across both the 800 and the 400, it can adjust. Medium will cover approximately 80% of adults. For some of those like myself with larger heads,
like me, bro.
Hey man, we got the large setting here, and you can still have that comfortable fit without the headset really just being uncomfortable overall, which some people with some other designs have to suffer through, but truly you can have it here your way, even if you are in that top 20 percentile of head size. And then that combines with the micro adjuster here that actually gives you that form-fitting, very comfortable feel while playing on your head. And so here you can see, as I put the headset on, the micro adjuster gives me that form fit while also having the stability of the overall headband. And last but not least, because of this design and because of using a headband like this, if you drop or something crazy happens, it doesn't break. This is a headset that is truly designed for some wear and tear. And when the parts do maybe come out, like this, if you were to drop it and fall, it's designed to take that impact and, simply adjust it, and you can put it right back in. And so that's, even for those of you that may rage quit, I know some of your audience has been known to do that here and there, and throw it against the wall, throw it on the floor, even drop it, what have you. It is definitely a headset that can take that and keep on moving and still bring you the quality you expect out of Plantronics headset.
I tell you, a great piece of innovation, my friend. And how can ones find out more information about all these great products?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go to www.plantronics.com/gaming. Also, we are available on Amazon.com.
Awesome, Corey. Great talking to you, my friend, and much success. What you guys are doing over at Plantronics is truly amazing.
Thank you very much, Paul. Take care.
I told you, I am looking so forward to getting some of those headphones when I game. Sean, what about you? And what about you, gamers out there? You guys ready for it? I mean, these are going to be unconscious. One of the things that I didn't realize when it comes to gaming, and I'm a gamer too, is that how some traditional gamers don't want wireless. They want that wired connection. I'm like, really? I mean, it's like not stepping into the age with getting a corded phone instead of a cordless phone. I mean, I love wireless gaming. I can move around. I won't run over it with my wheelchair either. The cords and get them all messed up. But to each his own. And these headsets are gorgeous. If you guys, if you're watching right now on the screen, the Rig right there, that's the 400. And it's going to actually go through the 800. That 800, woo, 24-hour wireless gaming. Do you feel me? Are you with me? That's all I have to say when it comes here on the Tech Zone. Again, I'd like to thank Corey Rosemond, who is the global marketing manager over at Plantronics. Honor talking to him. Corey, keep up the great work, my friend, and you folks support people in tech who are changing the game, and Corey is definitely doing so. All right, when we get back, Sean, are you ready? We're going to talk about some gaming systems. Later on in the show, we're going to talk about how a lot of manufacturers out there, when it comes to processors or computers, are not only doing things for gamers, but for content creators too. So you don't want to miss that coming up on the Tech Zone. I am Paul Amadeus Lane. We'll be back right after these messages.